exactly who I am, not my whole life. But I'm gonna dedicate this video to how many times I've tried to be great. So I'm gonna give it a go. It's my story of how I wanted to be great from the first time during the pandemic when where I lived, see, I was raised by a stepfather. So when my stepfather put like Wi-Fi during the pandemic, that was back in 2020, between September and somewhere in between there, he decided to install Wi-Fi, bro. And when the Wi-Fi was installed, I think that's when I saw I could get in on YouTube and on TV. I didn't have a phone back then. I didn't have a phone, but there was a TV. That's one of the reasons why he put internet in the house. There was a TV that had YouTube and yeah, and Netflix. But you couldn't afford to pay Netflix back then. It was only YouTube. So when I went on YouTube, man, I saw funny shit. That's my first time interacting with the internet, bro. That's the first time I interacted with the internet back in 2020. Back then I didn't know what the fuck the internet was. For real, bro. I was 14 years old, bro. So, man, yeah. So when I went on YouTube one day, man, I started seeing about kids being rich. Bro, what the fuck? That hit my head, bro. I'm seeing this kid has this network, that kid has this network, this person has this network, this kid has a Ferrari, that guy with the Spring Ferrari, bro. He has a zoo and shit. He has this and that, bro. That's when things change in my head, bro. I was like, I'm not even living to my fullest, bro. Then I saw this quote, and it said, "Do what you love to do, and don't do it for free." Then I saw Lewis Hamilton, bro. He had a net worth 200 million, bro. I'm like, what? Just because of racing? I've always wanted to race, bro. I've loved cars since, so then I said, bro, I'm gonna set my goal to be a racer, bro. For serious. Back then I just wanted to be a racer because of the speed and shit. Just seeing cars with speed and shit. But it changed, bro. Now I'm seeing these motherfuckers making money. I'm seeing everybody getting rich. I'm like, bro, I'm starting to see how it looks in Tokyo. I'm starting to see how it looks in India. I'm starting to see how it really looks in the US. It's not for the movies, bro. I start to see that people book VIP planes to places, bro. I see all that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not living to my fullest, bro. And at that time, it hit me, bro. I need to do something with my life, bro. Because that is what they actually call doing something with their life. Being great. You see, it all hit me like once, like damn. Like I started remembering when I was a kid, I used to walk around 10 myself, one day you motherfuckers gonna know me, bro. And then, bro, I was like, bro, that was only great news. That was me trying to be great someday. But I didn't know. It was like this Wi-Fi was like a way, it showed me a path to what I need to do, bro. So I set my goals, bro. I need to be a racer. I go in there, bro, start searching, bro. You can race in Africa. There's no Formula One in Kenya, bro. That's aside. I remember seeing Scott McLaughlin racing. Scott McLaughlin Supercar Championship, bro. I looked that thing up, bro. Scott McLaughlin, I can do that shit he was doing the cars, bro. It's all the way in Australia, bro. I put that aside. I see Safari Rally, Kenya, WRC. Kenya hosts WRC, bro. And I'm like, wow, this might be as well the most opportune thing I've seen in my whole life. Kenya is going to start to host WRC. Yeah, travel and shit. I look up, I see the CEO of Safari Rally Kenya. At that time, he was Finis Kimati. I like take the phone, bro. I call him. I called the first time I called, bro. I didn't believe that shit. So I was like stuck, bro.